I got filters on here now. Since when? Oh, that's cool. Let's put lipstick on. Did you see me?
No, I don't see you yet, but I did get
a notification?
Yeah, on my phone. I see you.
Okay. So what I need to know is, what do you see? Like, if you wanted to, if I told you go to my link tree, where would I be sending you? Where do you see it? Is it in the description? Is it on my home page? Like, do you have to go to the home page?
It is. There's one on your description.
Okay, so if I was to sit there and say, if you want a reading, you can go to my description, or if you want to get to my link tree, you can go to my description. Okay. That's mainly what I wanted to figure out.
Take it off. You want to put it on.
How do I look? Can you tell the lipstick is fake? That's interesting. I didn't know that they had that on here now.
There's a lag, like crazy. No, I don't think it would be lagging for people watching. Like, it would feel like a lag, but because I hear you here. Oh. What's color? No, you can't really tell. Not tear. That one.
It's glossy.
The first one did not look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, it really doesn't look too bad. And it doesn't do the thing TikTok does.
I wonder what the other filters are. Oh, we got 4 people in here. Oh, there's blush.
That's okay. I don't know. Maybe I did. Are you mad at me? You can be. I won't be. You can be mad. You're surprised.
Oh, Lord. It's horrible.
It's dark.
These filters are terrible. I got 22 people in here right now.
Yeah, oh, you do?
None. Okay. Do I know any of them? How are y'all? I'm just testing this out because I'm going to be coming on here to do readings. Do you see the comments?
I do see the comments.
I have to figure out how to make you a mod. Hi, how are you? Because people are terrible on here. Say something.
Say what?
So type something. What, the filters? Yeah. Okay. I don't really add as a moderator. Standard can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has capability of standard moderators. Standard moderator can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. Better be careful, Crystal will time you out. Be good. All right. Oh, and I got 3 likes. How nice. Oh, well, that's rude. You're a what?
I said I was a managing moderator. I missed that.
Hi, Sam. How are you? How are you doing, Sam? Hello.
big user on this channel. I do some things.
Can you hear me okay?
On there, I know I have you turned down.
Well, thank you, Sam. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet of you to wish me good luck.
Well, thank you, Sam. I really appreciate it.
You turn it down now. I don't need to hear myself. That's horrible. All right, so this is going to be a whole nother world. Like,
I might like this, though.
I don't even know how to set this up, really.
I kind of like the idea of being on the computer. This guy is 17 years old.
Okay, if anybody wants a free card pool. All right, I'm going to get off of here.
Okay.
All right, if anybody wants a free card pool, I'm going to do some career and some no contact. So if you are into tarot and you would like a free card pool, all you have to do in the chat, if you are in no contact, put a broken heart in the chat. If you want a money card, career card, put the money sign in the chat. And I will just pull as many as I can for right now. And I'm just trying this out. I will be coming on live and doing some readings, some other readings. But right now, I haven't been on YouTube for a pretty long time. So I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. So if you would like a card, either a money card, career and money, or if you're in no contact with somebody, I can pull a no contact card. So just put a money sign or a broken heart, and I will pull you a card. If anybody wants one. No contact. Oh, that's you. Cindy said you can't pin here. That's the only, she did not like, it was 7-7. The only thing she didn't like was you can't pin here. So she was not fond of that. I think there was some, she's like, we really don't have any power here. So she didn't like it. Well, when it gets busy, you may have an issue because it goes fast. Hi, is it Mani, Alan? Welcome in. How are you? Now I kind of want to go try, I should try it while I'm on here. See if anybody's on. And see how it works with going to YouTube. No, that's not what I want to do. Here's another account. Alchemy. Add a question and answer sticker like bread crust. I don't know what that was. Alright, signing in as Richard Alchemy. We're not putting available right now. We are going to YouTube. Okay. Start your live. Start the Hypsee live. Make sure you are live on YouTube. I am live on YouTube. Oh. Okay. Can you go into Hypsee and make sure it's going to bring you here? I'm hoping I have the right YouTube saved on Hypsee. And do I have to share it out, or does it automatically share it out when I go live? Do you know? Brought you right back here. Okay. Good. How are you? If anybody would like a free card pool, let me know. I'm doing free card pools. The icon on Hypsee, what do you mean? Oh, hi Blackguard. What are you doing? Did you come to visit me? Hi. Hi Black Cat. Where's my Black Cat? What do you mean the icon on Hypsee? I don't know what that means. Okay. I did not get any notification that you were going live. Save the one from YouTube, but I was subscribed. So I just have to wait until they go on Hypsee. Once they subscribe here, they will get YouTube message when I go live. Okay, but the stream is on. Welcome to order a reading on this live stream. Just go to the link in the description. Is that... Oh, wow. Look at that. Team Hypsee is modding for me. Get out of here. Team Hypsee is modding for me. That is awesome. That's going to make your life so much easier. Welcome to order a reading on this live stream. Just go to the link in the description. You can follow along in the live chat to see where we are going in the reading list. Reserve the live reading. But did it put a link in my chat? What link is it sending them to? Where did that pin it? Did that pin it somewhere? I thought Cindy said you couldn't pin. Maybe you can't pin? Or do you have the ability to pin? There's a way to put it in live so it defaults. My link tree's there, but upload defaults. I need live stream. Live. Settings. Oh, okay. Okay. So just confirm that it says in there to join us on Facebook or Instagram, get information about personal readings, to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, to visit on Etsy store, or bless or to bless us with donations to support our channel. Click the link below. Is that what it says? What I just said, is that what it says in the description? Does it say all that in the live description? Okay. So, because it says upload, it didn't say upload defaults, but I guess that's for the live too. I gotta put this in ChatGPT because this is obviously something Ron wrote, because that's too wordy. It was before ChatGPT. That was before ChatGPT. See, the YouTube and the Instagram, we're going to have to schedule. So this way, when people are on there, they can look what's coming up, and if they want to show up, they'll know to come on there or come on YouTube. So we'll have to schedule them out at least a day or two. I ate some garlic bread and it is not agreeing with me very much. Upload defaults. Yeah, this has definitely got to be ChatGPT. Take your time. I'm not really doing anything. Keep in touch with Witch and Alchemy. Go to the Hypsee link in the description and follow. I love that Hypsee is modding for me. That is like the freaking coolest thing ever. That is the coolest thing ever. So cool that I'm actually going to put their link. They're the only one that's going to have a personal link in here because they're going through all of that trouble to mod for me. And I love that. That's freaking amazing. Okay. Okay, go see if that updated for me, please. The description. Okay, but the title update where I put what I'm doing here. I gotta come up with some hashtags too. Don't step on my computer, please. Don't act like White Cat and harass me. Okay, upload defaults. Social, okay. Okay, now I gotta try to put some hashtags in there. You are so lovey with me right now. What do I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? How do I keep bumping myself out of that? Oh shoot, I know what I just did. Alright. Upload defaults. This is gonna make me want to do the StreamYard so I can be on all the platforms together. I need to do them separately first though and get them all set up the way I want. So you know, or maybe that's why I wasn't successful with this at first, because there was no ChatGPT back then. I do so much with ChatGPT. Because what I can do is I could be live on both phones, or I can be on live through TikTok on my phone and YouTube on here. But with the StreamYard, I could be on all of them at the same time. And it literally all dumps into one question bucket, and it tags next to it which app they're on. So it'll stream to all of them, but when they comment, it'll tag next to it which app they're on. Like it'll say YouTube and then the question, or I mean, they didn't have really didn't have TikTok back then when I used it, but I'm sure it's added now. Yes. So you put on StreamYard all the places you want to stream. Kind of like you do on Hypsee, but you can only do one on Hypsee. On StreamYard, you can do all of them. And it will stream to all of them. And when they comment, instead of me having to look at each place, it all dumps into one chat, and it will tag next to the person where they're commenting from. So if they're commenting from YouTube, it'll say YouTube, the person's name. I tried, unless I did it wrong. I did try that today. It only lets you pick one, but I didn't really try that hard. So if you can figure that out, and if that's a possibility, I don't think that it will though, and I'll tell you why. Because then they would have to have more than one link of where you are. So what we need to do with Hypsee is we need to pick the one that we're doing on Hypsee to where we need the followers, right? So they can click on the link and be shot to YouTube or shot to TikTok or whatever. But if you find out any different, let me know. I'm willing to try anything. And they could have considerably improved StreamYard though. It was years ago when I used it. I love being on medicine, that's all I gotta say. Take your time, baby. No contact with, yes, absolutely. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm giving free no contact cards. These are pretty much to tell you how the person is feeling, what they're thinking, okay, and so forth. I do a full reading, which is really good for no contact, where I tap into your energy, their energy, the situation. I pull clarifiers, advice. I tell you what they're thinking, what they're planning on doing. I tell you how you can shift your energy to attract them back. That's my full reading. That is in the description if you want to go further, but I am doing the free no contact cards. So all I need you to do is think of your person, and I'm going to pull their energy and let you know what they're feeling or thinking right now while you're in no contact, okay? All right. Wow, that came out really quick. I'm afraid to lose you. Is this person involved with somebody else or in a situation they can't get out of? Or because I feel like this person really wants to be with you, but they have some kind of other obligation, okay? It feels like an obligation to me. It feels like they had to choose something, like they couldn't choose both. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like they had to do that, but they're starting to realize that they're afraid to lose you. Here's be careful, because Mercury retrograde is coming up, and that kind of gives people that reminiscing, nostalgic energy. So be very careful within the next couple of weeks if this person comes back, that they're doing it for the right reasons and they're not just doing it to reconnect with you because of the feels. Because, and not that that's a bad thing, okay? However, it probably won't last. Because if he's only coming back because he's nostalgic, as soon as that energy, Mercury goes direct and that energy dissipates, he will go back to that avoidant energy, okay? And he'll want to pull away again. Does he have another situation? I don't know why I keep hearing this, but when I say another situation, does he have like a baby's mom, or like children, or friendships that may not approve of you, anything like that? Because I feel like, I don't know why I can't get away from this energy of feeling like he had to make a choice, but he feels like he chose wrong. Because he's realizing that he doesn't want to lose you now. So he may be realizing that, but again, take caution when it comes to him coming back while we're in Mercury retrograde, because if he's feeling like that and he comes back during that time, it may just be the Mercury retrograde energy that's bringing him back. And if that's the case, as soon as that energy moves out, he's going to pull away again. All right? So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. What is that? I don't know what those symbols are, but that's really cool. All right. What was I doing now? You are so welcome. And I hope you consider subscribing. I will be getting on. This is my first time on here in like 4 years. So I just jumped on here to give some people some free cards or whatever, but I will be coming on a lot more. I haven't really figured out when or what times or whatever, but if you want to subscribe and catch me live again, I will be giving away different things at different times. I'll probably do some collectives. I like doing the no contact collectives. And sometimes I give away a reading. Oh, it's your first time getting a reading? Oh my gosh, I feel so important, and that I was your first person. Your first reading. That's awesome. I love it. Okay. Control V. Because I think I'm on a twin flame journey and people don't often catch my energy. I did the whole twin flame thing. And honestly, I learned a lot during it. But what the twin flame relationship is supposed to do, it's not like most people don't end up with who they consider their twin flame. Really, all that relationship is for is to come in and trigger you into healing. Your person is someone that is, their actions, sometimes their very presence is going to trigger you into realizing certain things about yourself that you need to either change or heal. So when you say he's an avoidant, right, that may be true, but his avoidant energy is not meant for you to recognize he's an avoidant, but to recognize what's in you that you are attracting that avoidant. Usually it's because you're probably an anxious attached, right? So him coming in to trigger you, you can handle two ways. You could either point your finger and say you're this, or you can say, okay, if this is affecting me, if it's triggering me, then I need to figure out how I'm attracting it. What is wrong with me, right? So yeah, I have been triggered a lot for, I was a runner for, okay, so here's the thing. Let me tell you what's happening here. Everything is about balance. Everything. Everything in life is about balance. There's always two ends of the stick. Narcissism's on one, empathy is on the other. Both toxic. Okay. Avoidant is on one side of the stick, anxious is on the other side of the stick. Okay. There's always two sides of a stick. The goal, the overall goal, is to find the balance. Well, how can you find the balance when you've only been on one side of the stick? So if you've only been the avoidant, how are you going to find the balance, right? So now the universe has to bring someone in here that makes you the attached. So you can be on both sides of the stick so you can figure out where the balance is. You don't want to be avoidant, but you also don't want to be clingy, right? There is a balance between those two, but you can only find it if you play on both sides of the stick. So you have a beautiful gift right now that you have at this point been both. So now the only thing left for you to do is try to figure out where the balance is. If you can figure out where the balance is, then you have learned your lessons and you've done the healing, okay? So what would be the balance for you? We don't want to avoid and run away from it, but we don't want to try to force it and chase, right? So we know how it feels to be avoidant. We now know how it feels to be anxious and chasing. How can we integrate those two things so we're not too far over to one side or the other? Now, you will always fluctuate from one side of the scale to the other. It's going to happen. You're never going to be 100% balanced in the middle of the scale. But those fluctuations should be slight fluctuations. You shouldn't be going all the way to one side or all the way to the other, right? So it's about figuring out how can I be just enough avoidant to not be anxious and just as enough anxious to not be avoidant, okay? So I hope that helps. You're actually in a very good position right now, meaning you've done a lot of the work of being on both sides. So now you're kind of at that last stage of like, all right, I know what it feels like to be this. I know what it feels like to be this. Now we just have to figure out how to integrate that, right? And how to find the balance. Mm-hmm. Now, were you avoidant with the same person and it turned to the anxious, or were you avoidant with another person? And is it two different people that you were on both sides of that with? I'm so glad you're back because I have a question for you. The same person? Okay. Well, that's good because you're flipping roles, which means he's probably going on. Was he the clingy one at first. So you're flipping roles. That's really good for both of you. That means you're working on the same pattern. So if you could figure it out together, that would be great, right? So I'm looking at the StreamYard crystal, and there is I can join today for $1 and get the full version. I can enjoy StreamYard with no limits. It's for 7 days. And if I keep it, my subscription starts 2/6/26. Cancel anytime if I don't like it. It's easy to go to your account and cancel. Or I can just use the free trial. You can subscribe here, or I have a link tree. I'm on different I do most of my stuff on TikTok right now, but that's going to change. I have a link tree in the description that has all my platforms. And I also have Hypsee, which right now I'm giving away free 3-card readings when you follow me on Hypsee. All you have to do is follow me there, and when you see the live stream go on, you can join. Actually, it's running right now. So if you go to the Hypsee link, you can actually go to the live stream you're on now. You follow my account there, and you can go on the live stream I'm on right now. And there should be a thank you reading that's a 3-card reading if you follow me there. Hold on a second. You're going to end up, I hate when she does that. She runs under the bed now, so I can't catch her. So I can sit back down, and she can jump back up there again. I'm going to put spikes up there. That's so mean. I'm going to put spikes up there. You want me to open the door for you so you can jump up on the door? You got to make sure you close the door. It's like having a toddler. I'm going to get my exercise from running after. Yeah. Okay. So I can either get the full version today for $1, and then if I like it after 7 days, I get billed the whole thing. And that gives you all of the things for 7 days. Or I can stick with the free trial only, and I'll just get the basic stuff. So the free trial is for the basic stuff. The $1 is for 7 days of full access. So do you want to go on the free trial first? And I don't know if it's going to let me go back and do the $1 thing. That's the only thing. It's $88.99 a month? When did that become $88.99 a month? No wonder they're giving it to you for $1. It says $88.99 a month. I know damn sure we did not pay $88.99 per month for this program. Oh, I'd like to know what link he's still on because I tried to get them all. He's not supposed to be on here anymore. We are no longer together. We used to do the readings together and the twin flame readings together, all that. But it didn't work out. And that's okay. One of your YouTube channels surprised me because it's his nickname, RJ. Oh, you can do a link here, huh? They can click on the link here. How nice. That's cool. Man, there's no way I am going to pay $88. Oh, let's see the other. I don't know why it says $88. Okay. We have the core. All right. This is what the free gives you. StreamYard logo in your streams. Streaming limits. Stream or record up to 20 hours per month on the free plan. Limited storage, dark mode, local recordings 2 hours, 6 on-screen participants, AI clip with limitations, and 1 seat. Okay. Okay. So we're going to have to at least do the $20 a month one, which is the core. Full HD, no StreamYard logo on your streams, multi-stream, 3 destinations, so you could do up to 3 destinations, so that's perfect because we can do TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, or Facebook. We could put 1 in through Hypsee, and the other 3 we can do on here. Logos, overlay, video clips, backgrounds, 10 on-screen participants, which means I can have 10 boxes, 10 guests. Pre-recorded streams, 2 hours. Unlimited streaming and recording. No, this gives you unlimited. Hi, Britt. This gives you unlimited streaming and recording. Live streams are recorded. Ultimate, unlimited local recording. Custom, I don't know what half this stuff is. Guest destination, 50 hours of permanent storage. Intro and outro videos. Custom referral. I think we would be good with, what does it mean for individuals? So this plan is for individual use only. If you're using the service on behalf of a business or an organization, please choose a business plan instead. JD4 just purchased a, okay. Choose a business plan instead. Business. That's probably why. Wow. $249 a month? You're going to have to look at this. Okay, awesome. Give me 1 second and we will do your reading. I have to get back over to that. You're going to have to read that. I don't know where to send you the link. I'm not in the, I'm on my computer. Just go to StreamYard. It's really easy. Okay. Did you follow me? Did you follow my account? Okay, the only other thing, JD, that's how you came in. Is your name JD? Kanan? After the reading, it's going to give you the option to leave me a review. Okay. You don't have to, but it would be really nice if you did, because I'm trying to build up my Hypsee over here. So let me get into my Hypsee over here. It keeps logging me out for some reason. All right. All right. So this is a 3-card reading. Okay. This is my 3-card. You know what? I'm going to do something for you, but don't tell anybody I'm doing this, because I'm going to give you the full connection reading, because there's not really anybody else in here. Okay. So I'm going to give you the full reading. Do not tell anybody I did this. Okay. Because I don't want everybody to want me to do it. But I'm kind of invested in your situation a little bit now. Okay? Because I want to know. And this is my connection reading, and you can come back at any time to get this. But, so this is how I do this reading. I'm going to pull a card to tap into your energy. The second card I pull, I am going to pull your person's energy. I know you will. It's okay, Brittany. Your person's energy. I'm going to tell you what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they're planning to do. And then the third card is going to be the situation. The only thing I need you to do, the way I get your person's energy is you're focused on that person. So just make sure that while I'm doing the reading, especially when I am pulling her energy, make sure you're thinking you're focused on the person, okay? All right, and then I can try to tell you what you might need to work on in your energy to shift it, okay? To maybe attract that person back. All right, so we're gonna start with your energy. Oh, that came right out. All right, here's where I need your help. Make sure you focus on your person, because we're gonna get her energy out here, okay? And what's the overall energy here? Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Okay. This is the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands talks about receiving fast messages, fast action that are backed with action. Okay? That's the overall energy. That's what we're working towards. Getting fast messages and fast action. Not only is it fast messages and fast action, but every time I see the 8 of Wands, I think not only is it fast messages, but it's backed up by action. So this isn't a situation where they're going to say something and they're not going to follow through. Usually the 8 of Wands to me is they're communicating with you and they're following through. This is coming out kind of the way I was explaining to you earlier. There is some withdrawal here in the overall energy. There is a tower, which the tower is about things built on a faulty foundation, right? If you have a house and it's starting to crack in the walls, you could patch it up and then you might get a crack on the other wall. You could patch that up. Eventually, you're going to have to just knock down the house, right? There's only so long you can repair something that was not built right. So that's what we have here with you guys. It's not the relationship that is the issue. It's the way it was built. So we have to knock it down to the foundation and start over. And how are we doing that? Because we're both going through growth here. While we're in the separation, you need to work on you if you're not already, which I think you are, and she needs to work on herself, right? And That's what I think you need to focus on. Your own personal growth, being very honest with the part you played in the separation, and doing what we can to fix that situation, right? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So your person is he. Okay. I hate that. That's why I usually say your person or something like that, because especially today, you never know. Okay. I'm going by energy, which can be confusing, but if you know anything about the twin flame relationship or journey, we both have masculine and feminine energy in us. The whole point of the twin flame journey is to balance the masculine and feminine energy within yourself. It's not about one person being more masculine and the other person being more feminine. It's about the most beautiful place to be is when, if you have your masculine and feminine balance within you, and this person has the masculine and feminine balance within them, you both have equal parts. So the coming together is going to work. It can't be unbalanced. Okay? So you have the faith card here. All right? You have the faith card here. Which means, I think at this point you're kind of just, you're not trying to control anything. You're not trying to force anything. You're just kind of going with the flow. You're kind of giving it to the universe. Right? I think you have been through enough to realize that you really don't have any control over another person. So you're kind of just in this energy of faith. And that's a beautiful place to be. Just saying. Your person is coming in with the Page of Trees, which I'm not crazy about. And this is why I was talking about Mercury retrograde. See, I pretty much gave you this whole message before I pulled any cards, but this is just confirmation. The Page of Trees is about an offer coming in, but it's a very small offer. And it's not really emotional. Okay? So I feel when this person comes in, you're going to have to determine, is what this person's offering me what I deserve or what I truly desire? Right? Because it's kind of like breadcrumby. Okay? It's kind of like breadcrumby. We're going to figure that out. So this is just the base reading. Okay, when they do come back, they're not going to offer you something huge. All right? They're just not. So let's see your energy. Let's get a little bit more on your energy with this faith energy here. Why are my cards backwards? Okay. What is your energy with this faith energy here? Oh. Karma. You know what? I love your energy. I just have to say, I feel like you learned a lot through this situation. You're not boastful about it. You're not judgmental about it. I think you just learned how to adjust your energy to where it needs to be, and you're going to get good karma for that. Okay? Because I know you said you're trying to work towards balance. I feel like you're almost there. Okay? Because you're learning to give up control, and you're going to get good karma for that. All right. Let's see what we have for this person's energy in this offer here. Ooh, that's a lot wanting to come out. Nope, we're not doing all that. Okay. That's way too much. We're not doing all that. Why? I knew my cards were backwards. All right. All right. See, release toxic relationship wanted to come out. I feel, I'm going to say it again. I said it in the first reading. I'm going to say it again. I feel like this person is connected to somebody that they are choosing that is not good for them. Okay? They got to be yourself. This person wears a mask. This person wears a mask, okay? They are not their authentic self. They only show you enough to kind of keep things surface level. Whenever it starts getting really deep, they kind of put on this persona. All right? And the universe is pleading with this person almost, right? Like, just be yourself. This person has a hard time with that. All right, overall with this growth and this tower and this withdrawal, we have love and compassion. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. Under the withdrawal and under the tower and under the growth that needs to happen, there's a lot of love here. Oh, but we got, see, we got the iceberg. That's a lot of suppression. And it's on both sides here. And I love the iceberg because emotion is usually depicted with water. So knowing that, when you think of an iceberg, not only is it frozen, it goes very deep. You only see the tip of the iceberg, right? So that's associated with emotion. So both of you, I feel, have some very ice queen emotion that goes really deep that we are not, that needs to come up to the surface and probably melted, okay? So we're gonna see what is gonna happen with this connection. We're gonna see what you're gonna do, what they're gonna do, and what the situation is, okay? You feel, okay, so what's kind of holding you back? This person put you through a lot. I say that very gently because nobody could put us through anything, right? Let me say it this way. The actions of this person caused you a lot of heartbreak and pain, not because they caused it, but because they triggered something in you. You could look at this two ways. You can blame them for it, or you can thank them for it. Okay? I have gotten to a point in my life where I not only welcome triggers, but I'm grateful for them. Why? Because the people that trigger you are giving you a great gift. They're giving you the gift to see yourself, and if you're open to it, heal and fix what you need to. You can only gain wisdom by going through things that hurt. Yeah, I love that for you. And I think that's what's going to bring this karma in for you. Because you do need a lot of healing. Okay? But your healing is more about grief. I feel like you wanted this to go a certain way, and it didn't work out that way. So we have to understand that we don't just grieve people dying. Grief comes in many forms. Grief could be that job that you didn't get. Grief could be that person that never stuck around. But it's not always just death. I feel like you have a lot of grief work to do. Some associated with this person, but some goes back a little ways before this person. Okay? Let's see what this person's going to do. What is this person going to do? And then we're going to see how he feels. Okay? What is this person going to do with this situation? They got the snake. I'm going to say it again. There is someone else in this person's life that is preventing them. My heart from nowhere, and believe me, I am him. Shared lots of things and energy. When he was sick, I got sick. Without we knew. Yeah. Because the snake is all about competition, envy, looking over your shoulder, There is somebody that is influencing your person, for sure. I've said it 4 times. Every time something comes out with this person, someone's influencing this person. All right. Let's see what the overall energy is here. He's born the year of the snake. Oh, that's so cool. But there's a lot of, you know what I love about this? At the end of the day, the overall energy, you got love and compassion and passion. This is a good connection when it's healthy, right? I feel like when it's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's toxic as hell, right? So it's kind of like when it's amazing, when it's good, it's amazing. When it's not, it's not. Okay? Because there is a lot of love, there is a lot of compassion, there is a lot of connection. Because this passion card is insane chemistry. You like each other equally. You have fun with each other. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's pretty bad. I saw the mirror show up, but it wasn't ready to come out. But you got the golden mirror. And what the golden mirror is you reflect each other, but you kind of reflect each other's bad qualities, not necessarily the good qualities with the golden mirror. You reflect the self-absorbed part, the narcissistic part, one-sided relationship, love bombing is mentioned here. I always say, relationships, they're mirrors. So whenever you are happy with somebody and you think that they are awesome and you really like them, right? You're mirroring the good things that you like about yourself, the good aspects of you. When you're seeing the things you don't like, that's also a mirror too. That's why we have to recognize that when you're mirroring someone, you're not just mirroring the good qualities, you're mirroring the bad ones too. Right? So instead of blaming this person, recognize the mirror, right? Because that will help you, especially since you're so energetically connected. The work that you do in your, like the work that you do, is going to translate through to him as well. When me and my twin were in separation initially, we were in an 8-month separation, the first separation we had. And while we were apart for that 8 months, when we got back together and we compared notes, we found so many things that he was learning the same time I was learning it, right? And we didn't even realize it because my energy was connected to his. So as I was healing, he was getting the pull to heal that too. So when I was working on self-doubt, he was working on self-doubt because our energy was connected. There is no separation. Separation is physical. If you're connected energetically with someone, there is no separation. Okay? All right, let's see how this person's feeling, what they're thinking, and then we're going to get a shadow work card for you to see what it's coming up that you should work on. Will this pain ever stop? I don't know who I am anymore. See, this person's having an identity crisis because his advice was be yourself, and then what he's thinking and feeling is I don't know who I am anymore. This person is struggling with understanding themselves. And when someone struggles with understanding themselves, they sure as hell are not going to understand you. I tell this to people all the time. If someone's depressed or they have a low self-esteem and they're struggling to like themselves, they cannot like you. It's not because they don't want to, right? It's because they can't. You know, my twin suffered so much with depression. And when I sat there and I said, "You don't love me," or I asked him, "Do you love me?" He couldn't answer me. And it wasn't because he didn't love me. He was struggling to love himself. He was struggling to make himself happy. So in my very selfish, emotional state, like, why don't you love me? You should love me. We're in a relationship. I wasn't stepping out enough to sit there and say, of course he can't love me. He can't, he doesn't even have enough to love himself. If you can't love yourself, you cannot love someone else. You can't. And I had to sit with that because I am someone that loves myself a lot. So it's easier for me to give love. So I had to put myself in a position, if I can't love myself, I'm definitely not going to be able to love someone else. Right? So I feel like you have to ask yourself, am I expecting something from this person that it's not that he doesn't want to give it, but he's incapable of giving it, right? So look at the things that you want from this person that you're not getting from them and ask yourself, is he not giving it to me because he doesn't want to, or is he not giving it to me because he's not capable of it, right? It's a big difference. It's a big difference if someone chooses not to give you something because they don't want to, and if they're not capable of it, okay? All right, so the final card I'm going to pull is what I call a shadow work card. The shadow work card is going to tell you what you should work on. All right. What do you need to work on? We got desire. Now, you have a great desire for this person. But you know that's just an energy. You got to learn to harness that energy, right? Harness that energy and funnel it to something else, all right? Harness the power and manifest dreams with it. So all that energy you're putting into when is he coming back and what, focusing on him all the time and feeling this person's energy. You know what the biggest thing when I split up, when I detached, meaning I know it feels really good to be connected with someone, right? Because if you have nothing else, at least you have that. But the only time they really feel the loss of you is if you detach your energy. So what you need to do is you need to detach your focus, detach your energy from this person, take that and channel it into something else, a creative project, something. Because they need to feel the disconnect. All right? You also got fear, and that's what keeps us needy, right? Fear, mostly of the unknown. So while you're here, in this place, face your darkness, all right? It's the only way to find the guiding light. One of my analogies for this is if I give you a flashlight and I put you outside on a sunny day and I show you a path and I tell you to shine that light on that path, are you going to see the light? No. But if I take you out in the dark and I tell you to shine the light on the path, you will, right? Some things you can only find the answers to in the dark. That's going inside yourself, admitting stuff to yourself about who you are and what you believe and what you fear, all of that. Being really honest with yourself and going into that darkness, because that's where your answers are, okay? And I hope that helps. And if you would not mind dropping me a little review when I click this done, I appreciate you letting me read for me, okay? Letting me read for you. Today I finally found my way through. Aw. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love that for you and me. That's such a beautiful, you have such a beautiful soul, and you're very encouraging. You have so many good aspects. Here's the thing, and it's not mean. It's not, that energy needs to go somewhere else for right now, because where you're giving it, it's not appreciated. Take that energy and put it into other things. Okay? And that is actually going to help things come back to you. Okay? All right. I'm so glad that helped. Another thing about here, Crystal, can't play music. You can play certain music that is, you got to make sure there's no copyright on it. I read lots about it, but today through your explanation, I understand why. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. You're so encouraging. Make sure you catch me. If you go to my link tree in the description, all my socials on there. I spend a lot of time on TikTok, but I will be here more. I'm trying to spread myself out through the different platforms. But my link tree has all of my socials in there. And if you go on the Hypsee, whenever I'm live, there will be a live thing, and it'll take you wherever I am. Okay? So if I'm on YouTube and you click the Hypsee link of me live broadcasting, it's going to bring you wherever I am. So if I'm on YouTube, it's going to bring you to YouTube. If I'm on TikTok, it's going to bring me to TikTok, okay? You do as well. Thank you so much. Sweden, at 3 a.m., get some sleep. Absolutely. Thank you for coming in. It was so nice meeting you. I want to go to Sweden. I would love to go to Sweden. Sweden. Yeah, no music. Not my favorite part of this. I mean, you could play like background music as long as the copyright police don't pick up the copyright. And it's very sensitive on YouTube, like very sensitive. Don't tell me that, because I will come to Sweden. I will come to Sweden. People invite me places all the time, and I go. So you keep coming around, and let's build a connection, and I'll be going to Sweden. Think I won't? I will. Ask Crystal. I go to places I've never even met the people. All right. All right. I don't know. Gothenburg. I have to look that up now. Freaking 1-3. Oh, how beautiful. That looks so beautiful. Oh, how pretty. Love that. All right, who else do we have in here? I don't have anybody else on Hypsee. I don't know how much longer I'm staying on here. I may go on TikTok for a little bit. I mean, this wasn't too bad for my first run. We're figuring things out. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, because I will come. I will come. If you are going to host me, I will come. I will. I'm not joking. I'm not. I go places all the time with people I don't know. I will come. We will make that happen. If you keep coming around and we figure it out, I will come. Figure out when I can come there. I have my passport. definitely. Sounds like a plan. All right, Crystal, what do you want to do? I think this was a good first run. I got way too many tabs open here. All right. Where do you think we should go next? Where did my Hypsee go? Oh, there it is. No, that's the... Why does it keep closing down on me? Oh, it's not. Okay, evolved. I really want to focus on evolved and getting people on Hypsee that are in evolved so they can come on Witchin. I don't think I want to try it in Student Night. I think I'm going to go on evolved for a little bit, see if anything's happening there. Go on Witchin for a little bit, see if anything's happening there. And I'm probably going to crash out. I'm kind of tired. I've been out this all day. So let's go to evolved. We'll spend an hour on there unless something kicks off. Then we'll go to Witchin. See, that right there I love. I love that Hypsee is modding for me. I wish it would do that on TikTok. I wish it would do that on TikTok. Because that's cool. That's super cool. All right, I'm going to head off. Love you. Bye.